Hello from Pogredec.
Hello from Pogredec, and thank you all for joining our live streams. For those of you who don't know, we're going to be live streaming on my channel for about 30 minutes, and then we're going to switch over to Craig's channel, which is Craig Zievis, CraigZievis.
2074.
And yeah, we'll be just continuing the live stream on his channel. All right, how many people do we have with us so far?
We got 4 people.
Nice. Well, welcome. Glad to see you all here. We wanted to do a live stream today for a couple of reasons. We haven't done one in a little while, and we wanted to, of course, keep in touch. Hi, Dan. Good to see you.
Hi, Dan.
We want to keep in touch with all of you that have been with us for a long time, but I've also had a lot of new subscribers come in over the last week, so I just wanted we wanted a chance to connect with you all. And so for all of you that are new subscribers, welcome to my channel and thank you for subscribing. So we are going to, Dan says we are having dinner at our favorite Italian restaurant.
Oh, well,
awesome.
we just had dinner at our favorite Italian
we
restaurant.
did.
And we talked about you actually. So
We did.
we'll ask you the first question, Dan. Are you actually planning on driving a Vespa all the way from Italy here to was it Shenzhen where you live in Albania, or are you going to take it to Brindisi and put it on a ferry and go over to Doris and then take it up? What's your plan with that Vespa? We were talking about that.
We need answers. Yep. Hey Mary, good to see you.
Oh, and my aunts are visiting my parents, so if they are all on, hello to Aunt Chicky, Aunt Bonnie, and to my mom and dad too. So.
Hi Aunt Chicky, Aunt Bonnie, and Craig's mom and dad. I hope you're all able to join us today. But yeah, so we are going to, of course, respond to questions as much as we can. And if we seem to ignore something you've said, our apologies. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with the comments and questions. But we did prepare a couple of things to talk about today. So Craig and I wanted to talk about some of the things that we miss about America, and then some of the things that we really don't miss. Michelle, hi.
Hello, Michelle.
Glad you're here. How's Valentino?
She's always talking about Valentino.
Yeah, yeah.
Valentino's Michelle and Dan's little dog. So Dan says, yes, tomorrow I fly to Genoa and I'll bring Barry's ferry to Doris, riding home from it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
That's pretty adventurous, Dan.
We were kind of debating whether or not you plan on going all the way up to Italy and down through Croatia and everything into Albania, but that seems a little bit more reasonable. But still, quite the journey. So
quite the journey, very adventurous. Yes, I admire you for your adventurous spirit, but we are a little worried. So.
Yeah, our thoughts will definitely be with you.
Michelle says he's great. Oh, wonderful. And how are you, Michelle? I didn't mean to put Valentino before everyone else. I hope you and Dan are doing well, and we miss you guys.
Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you guys again.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So, Craig, tell us. I'm glad you found that funny and not offensive. Craig, tell us one of the things that you miss the most about living in the U.S.
Probably, so the food here is absolutely amazing, and the quality of the food here is much better than what we got in the U.S. And there is quite a bit of variety. Like, we have really good sushi in town, which is kind of was surprising to me. Andrea and I just went to our favorite Italian restaurant, which is Cabos, which is excellent. And there's a couple other really good Italian restaurants, a couple really good Albanian traditional restaurants. However, Mexican food is not a thing over here, and I really miss even real Mexican food, and even Americanized Tex-Mex. I like anything with guacamole and cheese and sour cream. I do miss. So you recently got some taco stuff. You got shells, right?
Yeah, I did find some taco shells. They were a little pricey. They were 350 lek, which is probably around a little over $4 for 12 shells.
Yeah, so
And those are the only ones available.
highly specialized.
Yes.
And then so some of the other ingredient like a salsa verde, I don't think you can really get here. Anything with like tomatillo, I have not seen. Although next time we're in the capital, we might look for some of these things where a lot of stuff is more readily available. But the big thing that I often I'm craving and missing about the U.S. is like a really good burrito or a quesadilla or some kind of like taco.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, we could use a good taco truck here or something like that.
We could. So
we just ordered a corn tortilla maker from Temu
Yeah,
so
we
that we
did.
can make our own corn tortillas because they're not available anywhere. Dan says, I would love to do the land route, but there's still a question as to what I'm allowed to do on a provisional residency permit. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And Michelle says, I hear you on the Mexican food. We had tacos at the Bitter Bistro that were pretty good. Oh, good.
Okay, well,
Nice.
luckily Dan and Michelle have found Mexican food where they are, but we don't have it here in Pogredec.
Yes.
So it's,
We are going to be
something
making it
we miss.
ourselves.
Yes.
Mike Rubin is here. Hi, Mike. Glad to see you. Maybe you can open up a Taco Bell. Well, Mike, maybe not Taco Bell, but we have talked a lot. We joke about it quite often about opening our own taco place.
We do.
Maybe when I retire, that'll be what we do in retirement.
Yeah, Jason says no Taco Bell. I agree, Jason. If anything, maybe like something more Chipotle style. I do miss Chipotle.
Yeah.
Like it's just a big, like a burrito that's shaped in a ball. It's just full of like cheese and meat, and it's the best.
Just ridiculous amounts of everything. Yeah. Tom says, hi, I finally got on a live chat with you guys. I always miss Patrick's Eagle Fan Time. Good to see you, Tom.
Oh, hey,
Appreciate
Tom.
you being here. And Michelle says, sorry, I should have been clear. In Tirana. So the
in
taco,
Tirana.
yeah, the place they went was in Tirana.
Yeah, Tirana, the capital of Albania is Tirana, for those who don't know. And you can find anything there. It's a capital European city, and if you want Chinese food, if you want Mexican food, you can find pretty much anything there. But we're out here in the provinces in Pogredec, which is about 3 hours away from Tirana, and our selection here is really limited. Even as Albanian cities go, this is Pogredec is pretty small. So even just going like 30 minutes south to Korcha, the grocery stores are bigger and the selection's wider and everything. But we have been able to find a few things here that we struggled with at first, which is like sriracha
Yes,
seasoning.
sriracha was something we couldn't find. And then matcha tea.
Matcha tea,
but
which is like a type of green tea. We found that. And
we found rice paper.
Rice paper,
So, yeah.
so Asian clear rice paper.
And yeah, we actually were able to find like all those Asian sauces, so you can
Bunch of Asian
pretty much
Asian sauces
make any
and stuff.
Asian dish now at
Well,
home.
actually, some of the sauces we got in Korcha.
Oh,
So the
yeah.
hoisin sauce and the
I
fish
think they
sauce.
sell them here though.
They might.
Yeah.
They have soy sauce, I know that, and they
Yeah.
have a few other things, but it is.
I got guac there too. I haven't tried it yet. I'm not sure if it's any good.
Oh, we got
It was
guac.
like $4 for a really small little thing of it. Yeah, but we have guac.
So we can find a few things here, but it's definitely a bit limited. So I miss some of the availability. We were both opining on how much we miss Trader Joe's.
Is there something up with our sound? Irvin says, what's with enjoying sound, or is it just me? And Dan says, I hear it too.
Oh, I don't know.
Jen and Clay are here. Hi!
Hi, Jen.
Hi, glad you guys are
Hi, Clay.
here. They're close by.
Yeah, they live right down the road here.
So yeah, if someone could tell us, is there something up with our sound? We're just talking into my phone. We don't have microphones or anything, so
Yeah.
hopefully it's okay.
We actually, when we switch over to my channel, I have a couple of little microphones, and we're going to try those out. They won't work on Andrea's phone because she's Apple and I'm Android, but we'll try the little microphones once we switch over to me. Sound is great. Okay, well, thank
Okay.
you, Silver Girl.
That's Jen and Clay.
Ah.
Jason, seems like a tractor in the background. Not terrible. Craig, how is real estate going? So I guess there's some kind of background noise. I apologize for those of you who hear a background noise. I will be investing in some good microphones, so I do
Yeah.
apologize.
There is right now like the call to prayers going because Albania is a partially Muslim country, and you will now I can hear that in the background a little bit.
And there is some
Traffic and
yeah,
stuff.
there's traffic.
We're at
but-
Andrea's place, so she's on the top of the building, so we hear all the street noise around us too. So there's
Eagle
that.
Fan Tom says that the sound is good for him. So it seems like it's good for some people and not for others. So we'll work on that. We're not
Yeah.
pros just yet. And like I said, we'll get some good microphones here in the near
Yeah.
future.
As far as the real estate goes, the one house that I was working with, they actually decided they didn't want to sell. They changed their mind. And there's another house in my village down the road that the guy wants to sell for, I believe, 50,000 euros. And I'm going to try and get out there this week and maybe do some photographs and some video of that place. And I'll put that online for you guys. So hopefully you will get to see it.
Nice. All right. So Mike Rubin says Apple and Android living together in perfect harmony.
Yeah, like I don't know about
Tough.
harmony. I keep trying to switch her over to Android. I used to be like a hardcore Apple guy, but anybody who knows me knows about my tech bros.
Your
rants.
issues with the tech bros,
And
yes.
Apple is at the top of the heap when it comes to that these days. So I've gone away from Apple and gone to Android, which is technically a Linux-based system. But
Is it?
yeah, it's
Oh, I
built
didn't
on
know
Linux. Yeah. But you know, they're all none of them are great.
Right, nothing's perfect,
Nothing's
right?
perfect.
Yeah. Dan says, I have a couple of Rode mics you can have. Oh, awesome, Dan. That would be wonderful.
Thank you, Dan.
Appreciate that.
Dan actually donated to us an Insta360 camera, which we have not had a chance to use yet. We need to use
That's
that
the
soon.
one that gets like the...
Yeah. Actually, we should have brought it today.
Oh,
we went for a
shut
little
up,
hike
especially
today.
on top of that mountain.
Yeah, but we'll do
Oh.
it next time.
Yeah.
We have multiple cameras, and like as professional YouTubers, we have a lot of gear, so it's hard to decide what exactly to bring. And we didn't really document. Today was more of a just get out and get some
Yeah, we just had to
exercise.
get out because we were hiking every weekend and posting videos about it, but we haven't been out in like maybe almost 2 months. And we just decided we have to get back into hiking. We really miss it. Yes, Albania beat Serbia last night
Yes,
at
they did.
football, and yeah, there was quite a celebration around town. I heard people just driving around holding down their horns and lots of cheering in the streets. So they were quite proud.
Yes.
It was a big deal.
It's
Yeah.
a very big deal. For those who don't know, there is an extreme animosity between Albania and Serbia. I mean, it's the Balkans. Everybody kind of hates one another. If you're from a different country, it's just how things work or don't work here.
Sure.
So there's a lot of, especially with Serbia, because they have a history, and Kosovo is always an item of contention between the two countries. So beating them in soccer is a very big deal. So
Yeah.
so go Albania.
Go Albania. All right. Kathleen says, I can hear you fine, but the background is staticky. That seems to come from the right side of the screen, if that makes any sense. Thanks for letting us know, Kathleen. I can't really tell what the issue is because it actually sounds pretty clear out here to us, and we don't really have the time to troubleshoot it, so I apologize for those of you who are hearing the static in the background.
Yeah, just wait until we switch over to my live stream when I have my two little microphones, and you might not get any sound at all. So we'll see how that goes.
I just got a text from Jennifer. It went by really quick, but I think you said my hair looks great, and thank you. I appreciate that. So my text messages are popping up on my phone, and I have our live stream chat over here. All
Yes.
right.
Andrea's been very self-conscious about her hair lately, and she's been wanting to get it done, and we've just been busy, and finally, a couple days ago, she finally was able to go and get it taken care of, and
Yeah.
get it cut and everything, so it looks fantastic.
Thank you. I'm a little self-conscious about it, but it was whatever. I'm happy with it. All right. So, let's jump back to things we miss.
Yeah,
and
what's
don't
something
miss.
that you miss about the United States? I'll turn this light on.
So, yeah, that might.
Oh, that's super bright.
There's not a lot that I really miss other than friends and family, but I will say there is one thing in particular, and that is easy access to really good furniture. I have a really bad back, and a lot of the furniture that has been easily available, that has been easy for us, yes, you're right, easy for me to find. And when I say easy for me to find, it's because they have stores that have websites in English. I think that's too bright.
It looks good on camera though.
Okay.
I mean, it's bright in her eyes, but like.
And there's a lot of stores that I haven't been to because they don't have websites and they just didn't market as well. So they may have good furniture, but as far as the ones that we've been able to find easily because of the websites, they haven't had good furniture. And I've had to swap out like my office chair several times. And but what I've come to realize is that there's a lot of furniture makers around town, and it's super affordable to have custom made furniture, and that's the way to go here, it seems, because you had a custom made couch, and we have some other friends who have as well, and it's excellent furniture. So it seems like that's the way to go.
But it's a struggle. It's not like in the U.S. where you have the pick of the litter, and you go out and you find a chair, you like it, you take it home, and it's good. I mean, we literally, like you said, we went to Macedonia. We've traveled to different countries looking for like a comfortable office chair for her.
Yeah.
And we still really haven't found one. In fact, we're going to have yours restuffed. So.
Right. So the one that we ended up getting still went flat after about a week. But we know a local guy who knows really good furniture makers, and he said that they can replace the padding in it no problem. And I've seen some of their other work, and it's excellent. So I think that might work out for me really well. All right. Kathleen, no worries. Just trying to give feedback. Yeah, I appreciate that. And yes, your hair is beautiful, she says. Nice choice. Thank you, Kathleen. I appreciate that. Dan says, postal service. So far, one thing has been delivered to the post office. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I agree with
Yeah, that's a thing. Getting things delivered here, I mean, like, if for anybody who's considering moving here, like, there's no, like, oh, I'm going to order something on Amazon and it'll be here tomorrow or the next day. No, it's like, you're going to order it on Temu or AliExpress and you'll get it in 20 to 40 days. Other than that, you just have to shop local or, like, make a trip to the big city up to Toronto to get the sorts of hard-to-get items that you might be missing. But, yeah, But I mean, that's just like one of the trade-offs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I order things on Temu, and it's like, okay, well, I just have to realize it's going to be, a few weeks before I get it. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'll get a notification that, that something's at the post office, and it's like I forgot what I even ordered, and I go there, and it's like Christmas.
It's
so
like Christmas.
Part of
you
the
don't know
fun.
what you're getting. Yeah, and I will say, last Christmas, my dad sent us some Christmas cards, and they never did arrive. Several months later, they arrived back at his house. I know that the postal service here, they're trying really hard. It's my understanding that they're trying really hard to like implement addresses and like a well-functioning postal system, and I think it's very new. But here in Pogredec, it's been relatively easy to get stuff because they'll just send it to the post office, and the post office lets you know when something's arrived, and you just go pick it up.
Or a courier. Usually, more often than not, it's a
courier.
courier service in town.
Sure.
There's several, and you'll just get this message. Oh, this is the courier service that also has the Western Union, and we have your package, and you just go pick it up.
Yeah, for sure.
Tom says that my hair looks beautiful as well. Thank you, Tom. It's funny because I was working in my stove, my wood-burning stove, the night before last, and I was blowing on it, and I actually singed a little bit of my hair, so I'm very self-conscious about it, so it means a lot to me, Tom.
Thank you, Tom. All right. Aaliyah says, have you tried Ubuy? I've heard it was a good app for shipping goods. Yes, I have. So there's some pros and cons with Ubuy. The pros are you can find absolutely anything on there. So they'll ship from anywhere in the world. I was able to find Lazy Boy office chairs and some other things, supplements that I couldn't find here. The problem is the shipping and the those custom fees are really high. But when you need something that you absolutely cannot get here, it's useful. So I was able to get bear spray because we couldn't find bear spray anywhere, and we really wanted it with us when we're hiking in the woods. The bear spray was like $80 for 2 cans, but I ended up paying about $150 with all the fees associated with shipping it here.
Jason Jason Smith would like to see a view of the lake.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we can. We'll do that real quick. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully we don't lose connectivity with Wi-Fi.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, we'll give this a shot. Here, maybe we can.
Hopefully we don't lose you.
All right, so there's. Let me get my face out of. Hi, Tona. She's close by too. All right, so there's the lake.
You gotta swing it around to the mountain.
Oh, and there's my cat. Hey, buddy. All right, so there's the mountain. This is Mali'i Thate here. We went hiking to the top of that. And then, of course, there is Lake Orin.
Beautiful lake. It's Europe's
I don't think
lake
I can get too much
one of
further
its
away.
deepest. Yeah, let's not go too far.
Sorry.
Sorry, we don't want to, the further we go out on the balcony, we risk losing the Wi-Fi connection, so.
Jason says gorgeous. Yeah, we still have them. Yeah, thank you for the request. I'm glad you guys got to see it. I absolutely love this view, and I feel so blessed to have this spot. We really love it here. Yeah, we're very lucky. This is a beautiful part of the world, and it really is. It's absolutely stunning. So, thanks for joining us, Tona. Hopefully. Dan says he also misses addresses. Yeah, I hear. Like, I live in the village. I have no address. My address is Craig Zivas in Gastenius Village, and that's it. I don't even have a street. Can we
name
talk
or
about the
anything.
time someone had to come to your house?
Yeah, we can talk about anything.
So this is so funny, and from what I understand is someone from in town needed to get in touch with you, and all they knew was you were Craig in Gastenius, so they sent some kid out there. Tell the story.
So basically, one of the money exchangers gave me too much money. I gave them like $500, and they gave me like $600 in LEC. And the next day, someone's knocking on my door, and it was this young kid, and he's like, "Oh, I'm friends with the lady at the exchange, and she needs to talk to you." I was like very confused about it. So I talked to her, and it's like, okay, and she told me that she gave me too much money, and I counted. It's like, yeah, there's too much money there. But the funny thing was, it's like, how did you find me? And he's like, oh, you just asked for the American in Gastenius Village, and everybody like pointed me to your place. So like apparently I'm easy to find. So I like to be incognito, but if you need to find me, it's really easy. Just say where's the American, and they'll point you right to my house. Apparently, and all my villagers sold me out.
Yes, they did.
I could have
but I love that.
Could have been $100 richer. Thanks a lot.
Oh, don't say that. You would have given the money back.
Of course I would have. Of course.
All right.
I didn't even know.
Yeah. All right. Fury TV is with us. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you here.
Hey,
Big fan of your
TV.
channel as well. That's an excellent channel for everyone here to check out.
Yes, Apollonia, Fury. Yeah, I've been to Apollonia, but I haven't been to Fury proper, which is on the list of Albanian cities we haven't been to.
Yeah, we have a lot of places to visit still, and we're going to share it with everyone. All right, where are we here? Paul, I think, hi guys, great view. How about vitamin stores? Or do you have to ship that all in? So a couple of things. In Toronto, you can find probably just about anything.
There's a lot of like health food stores and like muscle builder stores, kind of like GNC style.
Kinda, yeah.
But here in Pogredec, down here in the provinces, not so much. Probably in Korcha, you could find that.
One of the things, that's the thing that you buy that app is really good for, because I've been able to find certain really odd supplements on there that I just have not been able to find in Albania anywhere. But then you're paying the customs fees, but at least it's an option.
Yeah. I really recommend you visit. Yeah, Fury. You definitely want to visit Fury. We actually talked about how much we miss having a car. I mean, one of the great things about Albania is you don't need a car, but like for certain things, it can be really inconvenient. And I've noticed that for whatever reason, Fury has a lot of cars for sale. So
yeah,
we might make a trip out there.
We might make a trip up there.
And,
we were just talking about that tonight, how nice it would be to get a car. So
yeah.
it's something we're kicking around.
It looks like a really nice town, too.
Oh, it looks beautiful.
And I know Apollonia is there, and there's a couple of monasteries nearby.
Yeah.
So it looks like a really, really cool place.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely need to check out Fury.
All right. I think we may have. Oh, here we go. I wonder if you could find a zero gravity recliner that's like a sun chair. I have, and you're right. And I haven't tried getting one yet. I think Megatech had those zero gravity sun chairs.
I don't know what that is. But
It's a
okay.
really comfortable chair. It's not going to help me like when I'm working and stuff like that, but I was thinking about getting some of those. Yeah.
Fury, no, we're not in Vlora. We are in Pogredec. We live
Yep.
in Pogredec. So I live in Gustenius Village, right outside of Pogredec, and she lives right here in Pogredec proper.
All right, so we may have missed some of the comments, so I do apologize. Oh, and we're only going to be here for 5 more minutes, and then we're switching to Craig's channel to finish out our live stream. All right.
Oh yeah, definitely need to. There's another ancient site, Bailis, which is also near Fear, which is on my list as well. That, for those of you who don't know a lot, I have a background in ancient history, and most of my channel is I do many documentaries on ancient sites, and Bailis is on the list of places to visit and do a documentary on. So, yeah.
Nice. And don't forget Tushimish, she says. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we love Tushimish.
love Tushimish. So
Yeah.
for those of you who don't know, when you go that way, you get to a little village that's called Tushimish, and it is a fairy tale town. I can't believe it's real. It's so scenic, it's picturesque, it's so quaint. How would you describe it? Like, it's just...
Yeah, I mean, it's part of like even my village is part of Pogredec, but like, you know, you have the city, and then you have a few outlying villages, and Tushimish is one of them, and it's right up against the Macedonian border.
It's gorgeous.
And it's a very cute little town. It's got one really nice kind of pedestrianized street with a bunch of restaurants and shops and stuff, and it's very cute. It's very quaint.
Yeah.
It's also on the water too.
Unbelievably
Yeah,
scenic.
So it's nice.
Yeah.
And it's got it's right next to Drillian Park, which is some of the big natural springs that help feed the lake. So there's a couple of large lakes and streams of just crystal clear water flowing through there. Anybody who lives in Florida and has been to the springs and stuff kind of know what those places are like.
Mm-hmm.
And that's there as well. And that flows through town, and then it's also on the lake. So it's full of water. It's a nice place.
Can you make like your first Albanian moderator? I don't know how to do that. Let me see if I can do that. Oh, here you go. Now you're a moderator, I think.
Do we make someone a moderator?
Yeah.
Who do we make a moderator?
Fury TV.
Okay.
I don't know the difference between the two, but I made you one. Sorry, we're still relatively new to this.
Yeah, we're not. We both have been doing YouTube, but doing the live stream thing is always an adventure for us.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, there you go. Okay. Mike Rubin. Side note: thanks to you guys, I did the Margot Peak trek from Ohrid 10 days ago. Great views of both lakes, clear sky, well worth it. And now in Shkodra and heading up towards Lapush. I don't know how to say that. I apologize soon. Oh, that's awesome, Mike. I'm really glad that you enjoyed that hike. So you're up in Shkodra. Nice.
Very good.
Awesome. All right. I think we may have missed a few comments back here. I just want to see. Yeah, maybe not.
Okay, so in
All
a
right.
couple of minutes, we're going to switch over to my channel, which is my name, Craig Zevis, 2074. I believe it's in.
Oh, here, I'll put it in the
description. You have to do the ad first. And we'll try and get set up for that, and hopefully that will go smoothly. If not, you will probably come into the live stream with me in one of my tech bro rants. My famous tech bro, as my very first live stream started with me in the middle of the
Ranting
tech bro,
about you. I'm
not
like,
realizing we were live.
All right. What is the what's the whole?
2074.
Got it. All right. So here is the link to the continuation of our live stream. I hope to see you all there. I think next time we might need to do these a little bit longer.
Yeah, for sure.
We weren't really sure if half an hour is gonna be too long or not, but it seems like, oh, I'm trying to go to 1,000 subscribers. So please, who wants support, please subscribe my channel and don't forget. Yes. So anyone here, I do highly recommend Fury TV. He has got a fantastic channel. He's an Albanian, and he's trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So please check out his channel.
Yeah, if I'm not already subscribed, I'll subscribe tonight for sure.
All right. Well, we are going to go ahead and jump over to Craig's channel, and I hope to see more of you there.
Yeah, just give us a couple minutes to get set up, and we'll try and get it running. All right, let me grab my stuff.